Good morning, happy Monday vibes. I hope you're having a really great day so far. So this message today, I did pick a rune and a tarot card just to see where the energy is, but I'd already done a post this morning which was all about flexibility, all about bend or break. And the card that I got today was the Hanged Man and the rune was Bacano. So there is this element of you will either bend or you will break, and if you aren't flexible enough here, you are going to break. And what I'm picking up is the energy of maybe where you feel you know, or you do the same thing over and over and over, but there comes a point where you actually have to surrender a way of thinking, or you have to surrender a way of doing or being in order for this breakthrough and this new beginning. Because Bacano is bringing this energy of something that you need to nurture, and you may be disregarding it or pushing it away, maybe through fear or just an inability to have flexibility around this. So it's about taking a different perspective so that you can surrender to this, so that you can have that flexibility. So let's get into what is that about. So we've got Bacano at the very center, but what is around that energy? Yeah, the ability to take a chance. So with Perthrow, this can be about things that are hidden inside. Now, that could suggest that it's in your subconscious, but maybe watching videos like this, or maybe through things that are going on in your life, you're starting to have this realization of, actually, maybe I am starting to tell myself the truth of how I feel, of what I really want, of how I want things to be. And Perthrow then gives you this energy of fortune, of fate. And I got this sense that for many of you, you're starting to understand and realise that there is something that is fated right now that's happening in your life, that you're getting so many signs and synchronicities about. You know it's time to make a change. You know that it's time to take a different perspective on things, and in some cases to surrender to this. Now, the reason you may be avoiding the surrender in this is because it doesn't feel comfortable, because it actually opens you up on an emotional level. It will bring you emotional fulfillment, but in order to receive that, to really feel it, and this is the thing, it's hitting you in the feels. In order for that to happen, you've got to be vulnerable and actually express this emotion and show this. And you know this, your intuition is telling you this and teaching you this, but you are still doing this dance because it's uncomfortable, it's difficult, it's not what you're used to. But there's surrender in this, and in that surrender comes flow. So I am going to actually get one of the Sacred Forest cards out, and then I'll get into the tarot as well. I love these cards. They're just really mystical and mythical. So let's see what the energy is talking about on here for you. So we're looking at this surrender. We're looking at this, things that are hidden come to the surface, ready to take a chance on something brand new, on something that you weren't expecting. Dragonfly spirit and change. Now, it's doubtful that you're going to see any dragonflies today, but you may see something that represents either a dragonfly or a butterfly. Something very pretty with wings. So it could even be a fairy or something, but that's what you're going to see today, whether it's in a picture or on the telly, or on somebody's clothing or a tattoo or something like that. But it's going to show up and it's going to express to you this need for change. You know that there is this need for change. Something has to give, something that you have to let go of. We have playfulness on the bottom of there as well. So I do feel like there is this energy of, don't be so rigid. Don't be so rigid in what you think and feel you should be going for. You know, something I feel is entering your life that is meant for you, but it's almost like you can't believe it. You know, and maybe that comes from in the past you felt lack. You felt like you could only have a certain amount of things. But no, things are changing. Where did that go? I literally just dropped a card and I don't know where it went. Okay, I just cut the pack and it was the 2 of Cups on there and the 7 of Swords in the reverse position. So I feel like for many of you, this is about you actually surrendering to a relationship, surrendering to some kind of union or partnership here. Now, this doesn't have to be romantic. This could be collaboration with somebody in a business sense. Maybe you've avoided this, or perhaps you've had a battle of power with a particular person. I've got a feeling that perhaps you've put somebody else on a bit of a pedestal, maybe. But now you're coming to realise, actually, everything I thought about them, I should really be thinking about myself. And the more you've done that, I feel like this person or this situation, it's not going anywhere, it's staying there. It's like you've realised there's no games here. There's no need for anything to be hidden here. It's all above board. This is what I'm getting from this. And that's why Perthrow is kind of like showing you these signs and synchronicities of this is your fate. This is, you know, we're showing you all the signs that you are on the right path. Please don't ignore them. There's a lot of 1, 2. So you may have been seeing 12, 12. Lots of 2s or lots of 1s. That is a sign for you, as well as the dragonflies or... Oh, my life. We've got the World. This is completion. So for some of you, you've recently completed a karmic cycle and you've learned some lessons from it. But you've only just realised that they were lessons and that it was karmic, because you've been sort of keeping this to yourself, I feel like, just sort of going over and over and over this situation in your head to the point now where you've come to a completion on it. And for many of you, you've kind of not felt very joyful recently, or you've just felt very bogged down by this or on your own with this. Whereas now I'm getting the sense of you don't feel like that anymore. You're actually starting to feel more joy and inspiration coming back into you. We have the Hierophant. So spiritual enlightenment. You are growing on a spiritual level. And I feel like you've seen a lot of symbols, synchronicities that have kind of led you on this spiritual path more. You want to explore it more. Okay. This video stopped at 7:28. So go and look that number up. That may be significant for you. I have no idea how far I got there. So I'm going to go backtrack a little bit. Where did we get to? So we had the Page of Wands, which was saying this is about you taking like a bit like the mini Fool. You're ready to take a chance, but not quite at the stage of actually taking the chance just yet. But with Perthrow showing on there, that is the fate that is leading you down this new beginning. And you're opening yourself up to finding strength within vulnerability, you know, allowing somebody to see you. Allowing yourself to be vulnerable. Yeah, it's put me off now because that went off. But I was talking just about the King of Pentacles. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles. So underlying all of this, what it's bringing for you is security, stability, and loyalty. And I was talking about this dog because it feels like there's something in your life that you feel protected by, supported by, and shows you loyalty. And this is making you feel quite content and good about yourself. And this is why I think the Strength card is showing on here, because you've actually seen the strength in what's around you in support. So again, talking about flexibility and whether you bend or break, this has shown you actually, I do need to bend here. I need to surrender to this. I need to have more flexibility in this situation, because actually it does provide me with everything that I've been asking for and everything that I've been wanting. But it's baby steps. You've realised like how protected you are. Let's see. Yeah, you've been in this kind of energy of, you know, you've not known what to do, perhaps indecisiveness, not sure which direction to go in. But things are becoming clear, especially watching videos like this now. And you're working on this. This is like become your focus. So removing the distractions that we were talking about, removing those distractions, because these two came out together. This is helping you and giving you the space and time to do this. Now, if this resonates with you, please do get in touch for a full personalised reading, and I hope you have a blessed day.